First Descendant, a game where the Vulgus come through from a parallel, whatever it is, the void, which it's referred to as a lot in this game, and they bring with them the Colossi, who are giant enemies who devastated humanity. A faction of the Vulgus, known as the Magistars, betrayed their legion and sided with the vulnerable. Not the humans, the vulnerable. With their technology and resources, humanity abandons swords and shields in favour of guns and gunpowder. They want you to believe the technology and everything else that humanity is at in this game has happened so rapidly that it's just normal now. This game is supposed to have been, it's basically 100 years since this started to now. This is not 100 years worth of technology progression. This is thousands of years of technology progression. But we won't get too much into that. They have been thrust forward by the Magistars, who entrusted the humans, some of them at the time, with a genetic material called Arche. This would be what gives the first Descendants their abilities, because the first Descendants are descendants of those humans. This one gets into a grey area, so we're just going to leave it as that. That is how they have their abilities and all of the other things. Before we get too far into this, yes, this game does have microtransactions. Despite what I have been reading over the past few days, because it's technically Thursday and this game did go live on Tuesday, I have been playing it, and the microtransactions is basically a lot of cosmetic stuff. Everything else in the game you have an option to buy, but you don't have to do that. You can play the game to unlock all of these stuff. All of the different playable characters can be built in the game. All of the weapons. It's a grind, but they're there. This launched on the 2nd of July, and I was aware of this game for a long time. I missed every single beta, the server stress tests, everything, because I was actually playing something else that comes out in a week that I will probably go back to playing in a week. But in the meantime, I've been looking forward to this because of what it looks like and what it could possibly be. There is a lot of talk of this being a lot like Warframe and a lot like Destiny. They are similar, they are not the same. Mod systems have existed for a long time. And no, the fact that I play Warframe here has nothing to do with me turning around and saying this. This is what other people have been saying. When I first saw the first Descendants, my brain didn't go, oh, Destiny, it's third person, not first person. So, we'll get back to that before anybody goes to the comment section, by the way. I didn't go, ooh, it looks like Warframe, until I played it and realised there's a lot of similarities. One particular character that, to be fair, only exists because this would be, according to everybody else and everything I can find, it's a Korean-based game, so skimpily dressed women everywhere. Not that it matters, because I obviously chose the tank. I always choose the tank when playing games. Hence I play as Frost. It has nothing to do with survivability, it's just something I've always done. When starting a game, I will choose one of 3 characters. Long range, or close range. If I can't go long range, I will go close range. The closer, the better. Hence, tank. Get in there and do as much damage as possible. That's basically it, and the tank would be that for this. Warframe side of things? Yeah, I very quickly realised this has a lot of similarities to it, but that's kind of expected after 13, we came out in 2013, 11 years of that game's existence. It's kind of bled into more than just this. There is a lot of other games that have a lot of things that have taken ideas from but not ripped off. And the fact that people keep turning around and saying the mod system is so similar, it's pretty much exactly the same, it is exactly what everybody wishes Warframe's mod system was like. The ability to mod their Riven mods, they're not actually called that, to be able to change attributes separately instead of just in Warframe you re-roll a Riven and everything changes. This you can do one thing at a time, which I'm really looking forward to jumping into and trying a hell of a lot more. Same as the weapons. You can get weapons from doing missions, and there are certain ones out there that are very Destiny-like. Exotic weapons. Ah, I see, I told you we'd get back to Destiny, and the second I saw these things, my brain said Destiny. No question about it. Straight away I thought, this is just like Destiny 2. And these weapons also have changeable aspects that you can change. Same as modding the main characters, that you can do missions to unlock more characters. You can play this entire game and unlock absolutely everything by doing two things. You can play the game and unlock everything you want to. Apart from fashion related items, they will probably come out as purchasable with real money only. Or it does have a pay to win side of it, and everybody says, just like Warframe's Prime Access, it does this, it does that, it does the other. Digital Extreme does not have a seasonal pass for Nightwave. First Descendants has a season pass you can buy to unlock things quicker. Warframe hasn't got that. It has the Prime Access, of which 90% of it is available in game. So is this. I love the fact that it's all available in game. I hate games out there that have lots of things hidden behind a lovely wall, where to get to the other side of it you have to use money. If you're going to do that, at least it's free to play. Could be worse. Could be charging them hundreds of dollars for the game and then hundreds of dollars for the items in the game that you need to play the game properly, otherwise you're half playing a game. Really sucks that is the world we're living in at the minute, really. So I was over the moon with this. Wayfinder, I was looking forward to that game quite a lot and got kind of disappointed when I found out that the only way to gain access to it was to buy the Founder Pack. It's a free-to-play game hidden behind a paywall. Hard pass, thank you very much. Otherwise, I would have played a hell of a lot of that game. I played the closed stuff for that, and I played the open beta after that. But yeah, it was hard to play when they stuck your name over the top of it everywhere, so you couldn't use it and they couldn't find out who it was. They could have ghosted it in the middle of the screen, but instead it was all over the place. This didn't. Apparently, as I say, I didn't get into the closed beta or the open beta or the server stress tests because I was busy doing other things, and to be fair, forgot about the stress test completely. Regret that one. But everything in here you can actually build. Characters, buildable. Do a mission, find the parts, put them together. Weapons, same thing. The mods, the mod system, every single little bit of it is in the game. It's a grind, but it's worth it. And the boss battles, the reason that you have an entire mod system and certain characters that have certain magical components to them, magical elements to them, sorry, we need to go elements here because technically they are elements, is because you can set up a squad and the enemies are elemental based. They are weak to certain elements and basically resilient to the other ones. So you can't brute force your way through these missions by setting up one build, viral, and just taking out absolutely everything there. Corrosive. You have to set up correctly for the bosses that you are going up against, the enemies you are going up against. It's almost like somebody took the forum section of Warframe and everything that has been suggested to them for the past 3 years and made it a reality. And then give it a name called First Descendants. Yeah. This game, so far, just launched. I will be playing some more of this. How much? I don't know yet. But this could pose a few problems for another company with the initials of DE. Is it more like Destiny? No. There's a few aspects of it that remind me a lot of Destiny, yes. There is a hell of a lot that reminds me of Warframe. But it's neither. First Descendants. Looking at it as anything else than its own game, not worth it. Because you kind of throw every other game out of the window when you play something else. Is this Warframe? No. This is First Descendants. Is it Destiny 2? No, it's First Descendants. How's First Descendants? It is fucking amazing so far. With that, I would highly recommend trying this. After all, it is free to play. You don't have to spend any money. And then, play it for a little bit. Decide for yourself. You'll either like it, or you'll hate it. Said the same about Warframe for years. Play it, you'll either like it and continue playing it, or you'll say, to hell with this grind, I'm gonna go play Destiny, that's also free. Well, now you might go play First Descendants, because guess what, that's also free. May force Digital Extreme to take a hard look at the things that they're not doing, and hopefully start actually giving a fuck. With that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.